Welcome back to the channel. Today I feel like I have to address an issue in reference to natural bodybuilders versus those that are using something to enhance their physiques yet again. Okay, let's get straight down to it. What exactly do I call natural? What I call natural is a person that eats only food to make their gains or to lose body fat with food only. The industry natural is anybody that's using a substance that's not been banned, like creatine, protein, amino acids, things of that nature. Those things are considered legal. Therefore, the industry call people that use those things natural. What I call natural is somebody who uses nothing but food to either make gains or to slim down with just food. That's natural. 100% natural. Now, another issue. A natural person will never be able to accomplish the goals that a person who is using something, whether it be steroids or whether it be the industry's substances that are legal, meaning the creatine, protein. Those people are always going to have a slight advantage over a truly natural person. Simply because if you take creatine, it helps inflate the muscle almost like steroids do, but not to that great of effect. But it still has the same effect to a smaller degree. So your muscles look a little fuller when you're taking creatine. When you're adding this extra protein, it's also giving you the ability to add extra amino acids into the bloodstream, which in turn would help you to grow a little bit more than the natural person would be able to. So my issue is that if I took those things, yeah, I would have better gains, better strength, especially with the creatine and protein. I would have better gains. But my whole goal is to be natural, 100% natural, where I don't use anything. It's harder, but it's all me. That's it. Now, I made the video about a lot of different people who I feel like are using steroids. Okay, and one in particular is Cali Muscle. I can care less about anything that this guy does, but at the same time, I get constant opinions on what I had to say about Cali Muscle. No matter what interview I'll say, I could care less. The guy is not natural. Even though he has lost size, the guy is still not natural. He's still using something. And my issue is, if you want to believe that, that's you. My goal is to inform you. If you want to walk around blind, then walk around blind. But let me put it like this. I'm 6'1", and my arms will probably always look stringy because my arms are so long until I would have to gain a great deal of weight to fill them out because they're so long. And I'm natural. A shorter person who's natural, muscles are short. Therefore, they have the tendency to fill that void in their arms. That's just true fact. I can accept my limitations. If I natural, just being 100% natural, the only way that you can gain as much size as guys that are using gear and guys that are using the proteins and the creatines is that you would have to gain weight. I know I would have to. I would have to gain a lot of weight for my arms to appear to look big because they're so long. I know this, but I accept what God gave me. That's the way I'm gonna be. I can make changes to it and I can change it, but I'm not, because that's me. So being natural, you would have to gain a lot of weight being tall in order to fill that big body up. And there's no way possible for that to be done naturally. If you do it with just food, you're gonna carry some body fat. But you're gonna get the size that you want, but you're gonna carry some body fat. Being natural, you got two options. Either you be big with extra weight on you, or you be small and have a more chiseled physique. Those are your options when you're being natural. That's the truth. Anybody tell you anything else different, they lying to you. That's the truth. Anybody who looks beyond that, their bodies are beyond that, they're using something. The human body just can't get as big as Cali muscle body is. It just can't do it unless you carrying body fat. You can't do it and be chiseled. It's impossible. If you know anybody that's willing to take a drug test, and they are over 6 feet tall, and they are as big as Cali muscle, and they are ripped, let me know, because that's something that I really would want to see. But they have to take a blood test for me to believe it, because I've never seen it, and I've been working out for forever. You know, since I was 10 years old, I've been working out. And I've been in the gym where guys use steroids, and I've been in there where those, they don't use anything. I've been in there with those that use the creatine, proteins, amino acids, and things like that. So, being tall, I know that I would never fill this frame up if I'm going to be lean. I'll never be able to fill this big old body up. I'm 6'1". I'll never be able to fill it up naturally, be huge, and be ripped at the same time. That'll never happen. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb to let you know, because I can care less whether I have subscribers or not. I don't care. This YouTube stuff don't feed me. So I can care less about who stay, who go. It don't make me no difference. It don't. Do what you want to do. That's real. That's for real. I do this because I enjoy doing it, and at the same time, the little bit of knowledge that I have, I want to inform people of what's actually true when it comes down to lifting weights. I got a bad shoulder right now for believing those same lies that the industry is telling us. Anytime I bench press, I'm going to always lag on the right side because I got a bad shoulder. Doing things that I shouldn't have been doing, listening to a lot of these guys that are taking drugs. So, but that's neither here nor there. But the only thing that I can tell you is, if you're going to be natural, you're not going to look like the guys in the magazine. You're not going to get as ripped as they are. But you can lean out real well. You can. And the thing about it is, if you lean out too much, you're going to look like a skeleton, because you're not using the drugs or the fillers to fill that body back up once you do lean all the way out. Natural just doesn't look as impressive as a person that's using some type of enhancement. That's the truth. I can accept my limitations. My arms are never going to be super huge looking because they're too long to, and I can't fill this big body up to make them look like that. But I can continue to diet down and look more chiseled, but I won't be big at all. And the more chiseled I get, the more I'm gonna move out of the 200-pound category, and I'm gonna move more or less toward the 190s or 180s. That's the truth. And I'm gonna look even more stringy because I'm gonna be a lot smaller, but I'll look more chiseled. And that's the truth in fitness. Anybody tell you anything else? You can take protein powders and the creatine and all this other stuff. You can take that stuff, but you're gonna have elevated blood levels, like I stated in the video that I had before. Just like with steroids, you have elevated items going on in your body because it's an unnatural state, it's an unnatural product for the body, and the body will take what it needs and get rid of what it don't need. So that's the truth in bodybuilding. That's the truth about being natural. And again, I don't care what nobody says. Cali Muscle is not natural, period. And he's not natural now that he's gotten smaller because he's still carrying that steroid look. That's the truth. Like it or leave it.